Alright folks, buckle up. It's 1944 and Italy is on the brink of collapse. The Allies are charging up the boot, the Germans are spread thin, and Mussolini's regime is barely hanging on. But you know what that means? It's time for us to step in and test my sanity. So we are back on the 1944 Downfall mod. We've obviously done Italy before, but we've had a few updates from then. Plus I'm going to leave the Soviet offensives on just to see how bad this actually is, and see if we can save Italy again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the content. We have just hit 10k and have a Luxembourg World Conquest special out, so one not to miss if you love Hearts of Iron 4. So we start with a lovely 8 divisions, which isn't brilliant. So we are a puppet as well, so that's the first thing we've got to do is get rid of that. So the focus tree has got, it's a secret bit, it will open up in a minute, there'll be a new bit over here, so we'll do a focus in a second once we get going. We're on total mob, so I don't really know what to do about that. Do I go down an economy so I don't have the manpower problem, because we do have medium war casualties and we're basically got no manpower and we're not mobilising any. So I've got to decide that. Is there any other decisions I want? Let's do the human torpedo raid, why not? We'll do the war propaganda so I can go down if I like. Or I suppose we could just do women in the workforce. Stability, 48% stability, so it's not terrible. Let's do women in the workforce and keep the total mob going. We'll also go for the guns. We'll take the trucks and we'll take the trains as well. We'll take all of those freebies for a bit of our stability. And that's about it on the decision front. So service by requirement will leave. We've got military, non-core. And we'll go and get the hierarchy minister for factory output and naval output. Got ourselves the smallest navy, so we've got 9 subs, so subs is going to be key, but no capital ships. So I don't think any of these military high commands are actually important. We haven't got any air or anything. Tactical bombing, anti-subs not help. Capital ships we have none of, so they're not great. Research, we are going for industry stuff, I think. We've got a lot to make and not much time to do it, frankly. So let's get, we'll get construction as well. We'll switch over to guns and artillery after that, and we'll just make some mills in the north, in the industrial heartland. So we start with 15 of these naval dockyards. We'll make those subs. I don't want the midget ones. What are our subs like? We've got 1940 subs. We'll go add a radar to that. So I'm just going to be pumping out subs to hopefully strangle them in the med. So we'll get the MIO, we'll get another one of them going. Mills wise, I don't see the point of air. I will just make the new guns. We get a bit of a weird buff here where if you delete them straight away, we don't lose the efficiency. So we'll get up to equipment 3. We'll do new artillery as well. We might as well go the best. So I think that is what we're going to leave it as. Support, artillery, anti-tank, anti-air, and trucks. We're going to be needing all of that. What do our divisions look like? That is chonky, and I don't think I can afford it, and I don't really like it, so we won't be using them. That's absolutely pants. We'll get rid of that. 24 normal infantry. We're going to use this. We're going to add artillery, anti-air, anti-tank, and engineers as the support equipment side of it. I could do rangers, but engineering for the entrenchment. And we've knocked it down to 18 width as well. So that is what our main units are going to be used for holding our line, and then we'll work out some big hitting troops later on once we get established. So we're on fleet in being, but there's only one submarine operations done. So I think I'm going to switch to trade interdiction just to get better subs, because we are sub heavy. So our 8 divisions, we will swap over to our new units. We get a bit of equipment and manpower back. We've got some new ones in production. What do? Do I try and... I suppose we'll have to try and save a little bit of Italy while Germany reinforces. And then our main thing, as always, is we have got to stop D-Day. So there is our focus, because we've just started. So we've got this little focus tree bit over here. And essentially it goes down, gives us some units, gives us some bonuses, a bit of war support and stuff, a research slot, and then it grants us the option to be independent, which I've never seen it fail. So our equipment's actually okay now. We are out of manpower, but that's because we're still a puppet. We've got loads of artillery, so I could, and anti-air. I wonder if I could go 21 width, but I think we'll have a bigger impact because of the width on this, so I think we need to save the equipment. So we've got 10 subs now, so let's go and get... See, I could get the Seawolf. He does cut corners, but Seawolf is easy to get. So the one I actually want is someone with Blockade Runner, so that we can get Concealment Expert for minus 20%. You used to be able to get this with subs, but they've changed it, so it's only with screens or something. So we'll go and get someone who's already got it, like you, Giuseppe. And we'll get Concealment Expert, and then he'll get Seawolf really quickly. We don't want Smoke Screen, but he'll get Seawolf really quickly because obviously of the sub. So once we get that, he'll be very hidden and very deadly. Let's get these out. Convoy raiding right next to us, hopefully strangling the allies of supply in Italy. Our new units are sort of done, so we'll just force deploy them. They can learn their trade in the field. They'll gain experience from the front lines. We haven't got time to fully train them. We need a good probably 2 stack armies, I'd like, by the time D-Day rolls round. So we're just lacking a little bit of anti-tank and infantry equipment at the moment, but we'll get some of that, and manpower. Soviets are starting a new offensive. Oh, Germany, you are in for a bad time. Hopefully I can come and save you, but I've got my own problems to deal with at the moment, like them trying to push us. I do have a bit of air, so we'll just get interception on. Everything else can go. I don't really have the oil for it, and it's a bit pointless. It's going to be shot down. So just get some interception to try and stop the CAS and strategic bombing, so, you know, we have a bit of industry left. And finally, we can get the last focus and get independence, and we get a load of new units as well. So we should then get a load more manpower, industry, and be back on the field as a major, looking chonky, and then we can do bits. Right, I'm going to start falling back to Rome just to pull my units out of the combat, because we are getting very close to D-Day, and I don't want to spend ages trying to pull them out. So we will be retreating to France. Hopefully Germany can hold our front line for us in the meantime. So I want the submarine specialist advisor, but he is already an advisor, so I can't actually get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the old one, well, the Seawolf in. He can then get it once he gets to level 4. So 1 level, we can then get him as advisor, and then we'll switch back to the original admiral. And then we're just getting ultimate subs and the mass damage we possibly can for submarines. So we'll wait for him to level up. There's our independence back, and not a minute too soon, so I'll just let that refresh. Oh, well, they've given us independence. I've never seen that fail. I wonder if they actually can refuse it, but there goes the puppet. We are now 20 factories. We must have more than that in a second. Let that update. We did get 8 new units, though, so we will put them into good use in our army and get them on the front. There we go, 57 factories we've got. We are back talking, so we need a lot of infantry equipment. It does mean we are completely out of resources there. We definitely don't have enough steel. I think some of that's in the south. Focus-wise, I can't really get any steel, so we're going to go for the Mountaineers, aka the Special Forces focuses, to get better Special Forces and a bigger cap, because we will need Mountaineers to retake Italy. We're going to get some steel then. Luckily, Germany has got loads. It's basically all of our civilian industry, but we have got enough mills where civs aren't as important now. I've tested this a couple of times, and the D-Day is so much worse now on this mod. They've really upped how powerful it is. So instead of really getting deorged and pushed back because they have big modifiers, I'm going to fall back and let them land. Oh, and of course they don't even land where I'm bloody surrounded. This is sod's law, isn't it? Right. This isn't even that big of an invasion that I've seen. So the smallest one I've seen recently, and it's completely where I'm not. So let's get our troops round quickly and hopefully enclose them. Yeah, there's a few. If we can get enough troops in, we'll get just a normal field order now. We can just stop them and let the Germans reinforce. There isn't actually too many. They do have a port, which is a bit annoying. But it shouldn't be too bad, but I would assume they're going to land somewhere else as well. We're starting to stop the rot, but this is not brilliant, I must be honest. This is not what I meant when I said I need to stop D-Day. This is basically letting D-Day happen. So the Germans are starting to reinforce, which is helpful. I'm not looking great in Italy, so I'm going to have to take one of the armies off because Germany is obviously sort of abandoning Italy for D-Day. Going to make some Mountaineer units with Rangers. 25 width for the mountain because they are 50 width, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see how many we can get of these. Hopefully we can start pushing back Italy. I'd assume a lot of these Allied troops are now going to fall into France in the D-Day circle. Sub-specialist is a go. So he has now got that. We can go back to our original blockade runner and concealment expert getting his Seawolf done at the moment. So that shouldn't be too long. And then at least now we have the submarine specialist. I know he now won't upgrade, but plus 10 attack and 5 defense is good enough to start. I haven't really got any troops to deal with this bit up in whatever that's called. Brittany, isn't it, I think. We are lacking a bit of guns and a bit of anti-tank at the moment. We're just trying to hold in. Spain will give us a bit of tungsten, but that is all of our civs done. We've held the other circle at least. Soviet, a new one against the Finnish. That doesn't really concern me. Finland is probably going to flip. Can I at least push like one tile 5 ways? No, immediately I can't. These units are trash. Good for holding, but I can't push. I mean, they are green as well. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here now. They are still contesting that. Can I push here in Italy? Yes, but that's probably going to change, I would imagine. Romania is not looking good. I might have to take some of my units off to help them, because the last thing I want is Romania to flip. They seem to have a lot of Germans here now, so they should at least enclose this. I don't think my troops are going to make it in time. I think Romania's done for. Yeah, let's call them back to Italy. I can't really afford to lose that. I think Romania is literally about to flip and encircle all my troops, and that would definitely have shafted me. So we will stop them going there. Is that Romania? And literally, I'm like a bloody wizard. There goes Romania. And the Soviets are starting a new offensive. This is so much harder than I thought it'd be. I might have to pull out of France as well at this stage. We need to get Italy back to help us. We've got Seawolf, so I never know which of these are the best. Lancer or Silent Hunter. Reveal Chance will go... yeah, we'll go Reveal Chance. And then we've got Torpedo Expert and Loading Drill Master. So cooldown versus hit chance. I think hit chance is better, but please can someone tell me? There must be someone who knows which are the best. I'm going to do a little naval invasion. I keep stealing a little bit of naval supremacy. I assume they've all moved to like the channel, or they're too scared to enter here because of our subs. So we'll just hope for a little bit of green to jump. My subs seem to be doing a bit of damage. We are taking convoys down, which is good. We have got Green Sea. They've only got 23 yellow. So it keeps flickering in between. So as soon as the order is complete, we will jump over. Can we land? We've recaptured Lazio. At least that's good. So a bit more of our power gain. Let's push out. See if we can encircle this mountain. We do need to grab the ports, though. Okay, this has gone surprisingly well. Right, that's all of our troops landed. We've sort of made this big bulge in the side and taken back some good land. So if we can sort of split them now would be ideal. Come on, take that tile. Take that. Yes! We have split them. Right, this is starting to go in my favour now. However, Germany's probably collapsing around me, but we don't care about them. I've got to keep this pocket open here. If they filter out, I'm not really that bothered. They can easily keep running. As long as we keep this open, I assume they'll eventually start retreating out, which they can. I don't really care about, you know, knocking units off. I just want the land back. So less troops there, the better. They've left the south open, really. So we'll just beeline our way through there. We'll do a bit of pinning. Go around this Brazilian truck who's stuck there. And a Canadian horse and a Brazilian horse. Another decision I'm not 100% sure on is, do you go backbone or shared instructors? Which is the best in terms of the maths for getting more mountaineers out? That gives us 72, so I mean, who knows? Who knows? As long as we can get... oh, I can't even get that many. We can get 5 divisions. They do seem to have retreated out, and everyone here is weak as hell, so I think our subs have done the business. So if we can close this gap now, hopefully we can just push out. It just needs to be South African, some Brazilians. Oh yeah, they're being crushed. Our mountaineers are doing bits. I mean, they have 0 supply and equipment, so it's not really a fair fight, but we will rescue this little pocket that is look like it's going to be crushed any day now. So we are against the clock here. That's actually quite a good little encirclement there. We've recouped our troops in the middle there and reinforced them. We've got 20 here actually encircled, so that is a very nice pocket we'll knock out of the Allies. We're going to jump over to Sicily, I think. We'll open another front. They've built up the south too much. Hopefully our subs will sort of destroy them as well. Got Green Sea, we are off. We are got 20 subs now, so we are building more subs and we should be just ruining their supply in the med. Managed to land here. Palermo is got a unit on it though, so we should be able to... We've grabbed the other port anyway, as long as we can push them out there. And that is Sicily done as well, so we are looking rather good. There's only a little bit of the heel of the boot left, which hopefully with a bit of strangling of the subs should then just mean we walk in. I've been doing a lot of tunnel vision here. Germany is basically done. I thought they were still holding in D-Day, but no. I've been too busy on retaking the Italian land. Sorry, I think I have properly shafted Germany in the back here. Let's quickly push the Allies out of the boot and then... Oh, I was about to say, and then we can go to Germany, but that's actually Germany already gone, and that completely shafts us because we've got no one in the north for the Allies now, so we're going to have to take some of these units off. I think we're going to have to stop this push in the south, and we are actually just on holding and seeing how long we can last now. We might be able to save it. Right, these are 3 mountain tiles. I'm going to fall back to a more defensible position just because I need as many troops as possible in the north, so we'll just take 15 of them here, and the rest can go to the north. They're not getting out because I'm out of convoy, so that's probably all of them destroyed. Oh, this has gone so bad. I can't believe how difficult this is now. I'm not sure if it's the update. I should have probably done with it without the Soviets on just to see how bad it was on the new updates. The Italian Civil War, yeah, cool, cool. Talk about kicking a man when he's down. We need a steadfast hand, I suppose. Does it really matter now? We've literally got a bit of a pocket left, so this is just going to be... I mean, they're not really attacking, to be fair, so I think we'll be able to last a fair amount. Auto-saving, what's going on? Nothing. I thought I was capitulated then, but no. I don't see how we haven't captured, in fairness, because I don't think any of these provinces here actually have victory points. I think they're all just normal tiles, so... Oh, we are on 99%, to be fair. And Venezuela is a major, so once they defeat us, they're going to have to take Venezuela out. I mean, fair enough to Venezuela, yeah. Give them a good up yours to the Allies there. Come and take us in South America. And we've just capitulated as well, so that's us done. We've lost all our troops, and that is the end. So I would say this mod has got incredibly harder. I might play as Germany just to see, because I've done it with Germany with the Soviet offensive, so let's see if it is so much harder than it was before. Put down in the comments below if you want me to do Germany again. I might move on to Sea Level Heights as well. I want to get a few Germany survival stuff done before we obviously get the new DLC, where I imagine none of these are going to be playable for a while they deal with the updates of the DLC. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. Comment down below what you want me to see. Hit the subscribe button if you're not on the subscription list of the channel to stay up to date with us. And thanks for watching. Peace out.